welcome to Duane's World. It's me, Duane, the Boozin blogger, coming at you for another episode of Duane's World, the podcast. That's right, folks. Unfortunately, I'm on my own today, but that's okay. We'll make it through, right, folks? Yeah, you think so? First, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody had a safe and happy New Year. Cheers. I think we're just going to talk about some news today. So here we go. Unfortunately, we're going to start off with some pretty sad news, actually. Unfortunately, American actress Betty White died on New Year's Eve at the ripe old age of 99 years old. Unfortunately, she was going to be 100 years old on January 17th. The whole world is mourning this beautiful lady's death. She died of natural causes in her sleep. What better way to go than in one's sleep? No pain, no nothing. You just go to sleep and don't wake up. That's a great way of doing it. Betty is well known for all her roles on TV and in movies and stuff, and her fondness for animals and willingness to help out animals in need. She's a very, very great person. And like I said, the world will miss her. So what else has happened on New Year's Eve? Something else. Apparently cancer culture is still alive and well in 2022. Seems Patton Oswalt, everybody knows him, comedian, somewhat of an actor. I don't think he's that funny, but you know, to each is their own. He took a picture with Dave Chappelle, and they posted it, and then apparently Patton is all upset because he did take the picture with Dave Chappelle. He's friends with Dave, but Dave is being canceled by the Alphabet Group, and it's just awful that he's being canceled and targeted by the LGBTQ whatever else letters there are. It's really awful that they're trying to cancel him out on his views, because everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? I've said this a million times. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. And Dave Chappelle is one of the greatest comedians of all time. And Patton Oswalt is a nothing. He's a sniveling, whiny little bitch who just, instead of backing up his friend, he's going to bow down to peer pressure. And you know what? That's typical. He's a real lefty. So, in that regard, it's not changed any, has it? Patton is going to stay friends with him because he hopes to convince Dave of finding the bad in his ways. I'm pretty sure Dave is going to have a lot of fun with that, isn't he? Anyways, yeah, so there's some more Hollywood news for you. What's going on here in Canada? Of course, we all are aware in Ontario here that we've gone into another lockdown, which is absolutely fucking bullshit. Dougie Ford, quit listening to these arseholes that are giving you ideas like this, because lockdowns are not what we need. We need our kids out and about going to fucking school. It's that simple, folks. They have closed down school for at least 2 weeks. They're probably talking more because of this whole Omicron variant of COVID, but it doesn't make any sense, right? I think this lockdown is just absolutely stupid, and they're jumping the gun a little bit, because for one, the Omicron variant doesn't seem to be as violent as the rest of the variants we've had with COVID, meaning that it's kind of like getting a little bit of a flu or a cold, I guess. And if you're vaccinated, it'll be even less for what you got. So get your vaccinations. But everybody should just fucking calm their shitter down, because holy fuck, man. You can't close the schools down. It's that simple, folks. Why are we closing schools? Our kids need to be in school. A lot of kids don't do well at online learning because they're not really learning, and they need the teacher there to motivate them a little bit. And you know what? I'm done. I'm just done. My kids are they're going to either do it or they're not going to do it, but I'm not fighting with them for it. It's unfortunate because they're both doing really, really well in school right now. And their grades are going to go down all because this government can't figure out a way to make the kids go safely to school. Now they're also, they cut back. You can no longer you can't eat in restaurants anymore, any of that stuff. Why did we get vaccinated then? I really don't understand why we got vaccinated, because we got vaccinated so we could open shit back up, and now they're closing shit back down. And what, 89% of the Ontario population is vaccinated, but that's not good enough for Ford's advisors? Come on, fuck. Give me a break. We're just tired of it. We're tired of this whole COVID thing. I just canceled the trip that I was going to take in February because of COVID, because of maybe I would not be able to get back into the country or whatever. So just canceled the trip for that. It's really pissing me off because that trip was, it's one of my bucket list items, right? We all have that bucket list, and it's one of the ones I haven't reached yet. I've never been to an exotic location like Mexico or wherever and just sat on the beach and drank all day. And that's one of the ones I want. So that got fucked up. It's a great way to start the year. Plus, I was supposed to watch the Super Bowl on Super Bowl Sunday in Mexico. So that kind of got fucked up too. But I mean, this COVID thing is really starting to piss me off. It's pissing everybody else off. I mean, I follow the rules, right? I wear my mask. I do my social distancing. I overuse the rubbing alcohol or whatever we call it. I overuse that. I'm always washing my hands and stuff. And it's time to just let this shit fucking go and winner take all, I guess. I don't know, but it's really a pain in the fucking ass to have everything close around you again. People are just starting to lose their minds. And literally these people are losing their minds. They're just so fed up with being alone and not being able to be with their friends and everything else. So if you're going to push us to get vaccinated, we get vaccinated. Why are you closing all the shit down? Now you're pushing us to get booster shots because, the double vaccination wasn't good enough. When does it all end? That's all I want to know is how many fucking boosters are we going to have to take in order to fight this shit off? Right? I don't know. Ontario, we're not as bad as Quebec. Quebec's really been fucking the dog lately on shit. The poor people of Quebec have been really, really taking it up the ass. And it's they had their, I don't know if the curfews continued, but on New Year's Eve, they had a curfew of 10 o'clock. You had to be in the house by 10 o'clock. Who in the fuck? 10 o'clock. We're not 16 anymore or 15 anymore. My makes no sense to me. And how can a government just shut it down like that? How can they force you? If I'm out at my neighbors, let's say, having a bonfire, how can you fucking come on their property and say, no, you got to go home or you're going to get a fine? It's like, fuck you. Quebec, you're so fucking behind in the times. It's not fucking funny. I don't think they should be able to dictate that. I understand people have been complaining about their rights being diminished and stuff by COVID. And yes, they have. But there are certain rights I'm willing to go, to let go, like the whole mask thing and all that other shit. That doesn't fucking bug me. But the being told I can't go outside after a certain time of night, that doesn't fly with me at all. Quebec, you got it all ass backwards. I mean, this isn't the first time this month that Quebec has kind of pissed me off either. So Canada has two official languages, right? French and English. But the Quebec has the French police, the language police. And it seems that a couple of businesses that are, doing business online through Facebook and stuff are getting harassed by the French language police because they're not doing their ads in French, they're doing them in English. It's another thing that's always fucking bugged me about Quebec, is the fact that they've got that language thing where, you know what, there are so many English speaking people in Quebec. Why in the fuck are you pushing it? And legally, they have a legal right to speak English because, you know, it is one of our official languages, as is French. So, like, I mean, you should be able to pick what you fucking want to talk. You should be able to pick what you want to advertise in. I hate the fact that when I'm driving through Quebec, if I know very little French. I know just enough to get by. And that helps me on the highways and stuff because the signs aren't in English and French. They're in French. Like, they're saying that English signs have to be English and French. Why can't French signs be French and English? They've always been a backwards fucking province to me. And it's absolutely sickening that there are people out there that can infringe on your rights on go curfews, like telling you to get in the fucking house at night. Like, that's like your parents when you were a kid saying, come on in, kids, it's time to go. Oh shit, you're late for your curfew. You're going to be grounded, whatever. Only instead of being grounded this time, you're going to get a fine or whatever from the Gestapo, because it is kind of like the Gestapo. And also, like I said, this whole fucking sign deal, like, I mean, fuck you, just fuck off. We have 2 official languages in Canada. Screw off. If somebody wants to advertise only in English or only in French, they should be allowed. It should be their choice. That's that. I want to move to sports now. Also, this new year is taken from us legendary football coach John Madden. For those of you who only know Madden because of Madden football, that's unfortunate because he coached the Raiders for 10 years, never had a losing season. That's pretty freaking awesome. And he just loved football. He was such a great person, a giving person as well. And it's unfortunately, he died at 85 years old. And it was really nice. I've been watching all the tributes that all the teams are having for John Madden this weekend in football. And it's really, really touching. John was such an awesome coach, but he was an amazing commentator. He's the one who, I'm pretty sure he brought out the telestrator, you know, where they put the circles and follow everybody on the, I'm pretty sure that's what started. But yeah, I know a lot of people only know Madden because of his Madden football for EA Sports, but he was such an influential coach. And just a good guy. Like, I mean, one of my absolute favorite quotes of John's was because he was a defense. He was like a big guy lover. He loved the big guys. And, you know, anytime he saw a lineman or something pick up a ball and go running down the field, he absolutely loved that. You know, he loved to watch, as he would say, I love to watch a fat guy run, or I love to watch a fat guy dance. If they got a touchdown, it's hilarious. He was the one who started the Thanksgiving tradition of the turduckens at Thanksgiving Day games, and it's continued on and on and on. And he's just a great personality. And he did. Nobody liked football more than John Madden. And yeah, it's a shame the world just lost another. You know, great person, all within a week of each other. It's actually pretty sad, I think. Yeah, so here you go, Coach. There'll never be another like him. I also want to talk some more sports. New Year's Eve was pretty this article is kind of funny, but kind of dumb too, I think. Unfortunately, the World Juniors hockey tournament had to be canceled, which is really, really bad. Because, you know, but people were dropping like flies because of the Omicron virus. And I get it. And I get that they had to. But on New Year's Eve, there was a plane, Frankfurt bound flight was delayed about 3 hours in Calgary because the Russian team was on the back at the back of the plane. Apparently they were drunk or whatever. And yeah, so they wouldn't wear their masks. They were smoking back there. They were listening to what some passengers described as really loud Russian rock music, whatever the fuck that is. But yeah, so they got kicked off. They got kicked off after 3 hours of it. They just ended up emptying the plane out and reboarding, and the Russian hockey team and the Czech hockey players, they were removed and from the flight, and they weren't allowed to get back on it. The Czechs got another flight the next day. I don't know about the Russians, but yeah, isn't that funny? We haven't had smoking on flights since the 1980s, and I'm pretty sure the coaches that were smoking fucking knew the rules. It's absolutely ludicrous, folks. Absolutely ludicrous. But I mean, come on. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at this year, huh? We start out like Groundhog Day again, same thing as last year, back into lockdown. Yay. Thanks for watching Duane's World. I hope everybody has a great week. I'm going to try and do these every once in a while. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Get your vaccinations. If you want, go get your booster shots. And I guess every little bit helps. Take care, and I will be back. I don't know, maybe next Wednesday. I had fun just sitting here talking to people. Yeah, so anyways, this has been Duane from Duane's World. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and remember the most important thing in life. Don't be a fucking asshole! Yeah, baby, yeah!